Hey, what's going on? You got Mr. Law Jones here with a brand new video here with the 2008 Hyundai Sonata Limited 2.4 liter four cylinder project we're gonna do today. One thing I kind of noticed on these cars here, after owning one for a little while and putting this one together and rolling and driving it, one of the things I've kind of noticed with this generation here and what's that this generation of Sonata, the generation after this one, and even the Hyundai Azera, which is like the one that's slightly larger than the Sonata. One of the things that I noticed is I put brand new shocks on this car here maybe back about a month and a half ago, and so one of the things I've kind of noticed is when I hit bumps or whatever, I noticed that these cars tend to sag. So if you look at the front over there, you can almost see you can see almost the whole, you can see the wheel well, which is kind of how it should be. But when you get back here, you can see like the back end is like super low. So today we're gonna go ahead and change that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change out the coil springs on here, which I should have had went on and changed them out when I changed the shocks out on here. But I thought that the shocks would take care of the problem, and obviously it didn't. So what happens is, even though I don't really don't have no people in my car, in this car or whatever, it tends to bottom out real bad. So we're gonna go ahead and correct that today. We're gonna go ahead and put some new coil springs on it. So I'm actually waiting for the Amazon guy to get here with the springs. I'll make a list of some parts and stuff what you're gonna need to do this type of project with. It is a DIY project. It's not super easy or anything like that, and it's not super hard, but it's just somebody who likes to do DIY stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna show you how to get that going. Just waiting for the parts to come here. They should be here very soon, and I will be back with you in a few minutes. Alrighty, so I'm back. Got the wheels off on the rear end of the Sonata here. Tools that we're gonna need for here. What I used to take off the lug nuts is a 21 millimeter socket. I use my Milwaukee right here. Very good tool. Love this tool. Got my jack out here. You're gonna need that. To put under the rear control arm, because the coil spring is under a lot of pressure. Even though these springs are saggy and they've gotten in wear and then some, they still under a lot of pressure. So we gotta use that to kind of hold that up, because we gotta take a bolt off of there. Got my heat, got my torch right here. It's just a map, just a map torch, just put a little heat on it in case the bolt want to get stubborn. Good breaker bar, cheater pipe if you got one. Usually I tend to use the pole off of a jack, just the top portion of it. It tends to work for me. You won't be able to get it for everything in some cases. So just want to put that out there. So what we're going to take that shock off of there. So you got 14 millimeter bolts right here. And then you have one down there. That is a 19. So we're going to take the back shock off. And then you got one bolt for the rear control arm. So we got to get that off. And then once we get that off, the spring will come down. So give me a minute. I'll be right back at you. Alrighty, so I'm back again. All right, so I got the coil spring off. This one on the left right here, this is the factory OEM one. This is original to the car, and this is the aftermarket. These are made by Moog. I'll make sure I put the part number in the description of the video once I finish up with it. But if you need to write it down and don't want to wait for it, the part number is 81605. So that is the part number for these coil springs right here. So just kind of looking at them here, I put the cups on here, which are which are okay. I didn't see no cracks or anything on there, so I got those on. But like I said, yeah, you can see a big difference between the OEM and the aftermarket. So the aftermarket ones here, it look like the coils are a little bit slightly thicker than these here. So this should remedy the problem a lot. So what I ended up doing, I ended up taking off the brake caliper right here. So that takes a 14 millimeter bolt to hold those on there. So I took that off because the reason I took it off, when I got ready to lower this down, I kind of noticed it was starting to stretch the brake hose right there. So I didn't want it to potentially damage it, and probably didn't need to take this off, but I took it off anyway. I took this off. This is the trailing arm right here. That's the bolt for that, and that is held with a 19 millimeter bolt as well too. So it has a bolt and a nut. So which is it right here. So this is the bolt right here, and the nut. So both of those are 19 millimeter there. So got those on there. So got my jack stand on here. I know man, I hope you got some jack stands. Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I don't even get on no car without jack stands. So but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the new spring in there. put everything back up together. Like I said, I got the shock down. That's the first thing you'll take down. You'll take down the brake caliper. Like I said, you may or may not have to do this here, but I took it down just to be safe. So I said, okay, I just need to get that back together, get it lined back up, and then I can just push this back up, push the rear control arm back in place. And because like I said, this is going to be on a lot of tension. So get that back together, and then we should be all set. So I'm gonna get this back up in here, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, back again. Let me get some light on here. All right, so back again. Got everything assembled up over here. It's gonna be kind of the same way as the passenger side on here. Actually, dark is gonna catch me soon, but just to kind of reiterate, you got these two bolts right here. Those are 14 millimeter right here, and then you see right here, this is your notch here. So on these mounts right here, they had a notch, so that just let you know they just how they're supposed to mount like that. So so what I end up doing, I end up taking this bolt off right here. This was 19 millimeter. This is for the trailing arm right here, and I got the shock off. You got to take the shock off right here. So that is a 19 millimeter. So that comes right here. Hold on, my finger. Yeah, my finger right here. So that's a 19 millimeter here. And then like over here on the back side of the rear control arm, that's a 19 as well too. So you got to get so it's like a nut that's behind here in front of this, and so you just got to hold it to get that off. And like I said, so that's pretty much how you do this here. So these springs are definitely night and day difference. I can tell already. I haven't put the car down yet. I'm gonna get ready to mount the tire up on here, and that is gonna be it. So so that's kind of concludes this video of of the install of doing the rear springs on a 2006 to 2010 model year Hyundai Sonata. It don't matter if you got the GLS, SC, or Limited. They use the same springs on here. It's pretty much the same procedure. But if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you like any of the content and you'd like to subscribe, please do so. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and get everything buttoned up, and get the wheels down, and get the wheels back on the ground, and see what we got. I will check back with you a little later on once I get everything set up. Probably dark at this point here because it's sure getting dark now, so to let you know that time is about to go back soon. So but anyway, enough of me rambling on. Y'all take it easy. Mr. Law Jones signing out. Take it easy. All right, yeah, this is Mr. Law Jones one more time here for the final time. I'm just showing you with the new springs on here, on how it's set up now. It definitely sits up a lot higher now. So I know it's kind of nighttime, but I'm gonna have to do this during the day where you can see it. So I probably end up just doing like a reel something where you can see it during the day. But it definitely sits up. It's definitely not sagging anymore. That's for damn sure. So, but this is the end result right here. So I'm gonna get ready to test it out and see what we got. I will holler at y'all later on. Mr. Law Jones signing out for the last time.